Pryce Podcast.
Buckle up.
It's chaos this week.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to this edition of Chaos This Week. I don't know why I keep looking right there when my camera's right here. But welcome, everybody. It is me, your host, Jonathon Pryce, coming at you live from Loganville, Georgia. For the time being. But this week, really, no. Not even this week. Really, the past 2 weeks, I would say. Last week, I was in Jamaica for a family reunion. So, I was not here. But if you go to the Discord, go to prycemedia.com/Discord or hit the Discord tab. Join the Discord. You guys be able to get stream updates, everything like that, clips, announcements when we go live, when our new videos out for the Pryce Podcast on either Boy Basic or here. Find out when new clips will be available on the Pryce Shorts. But without further ado, yeah, like I said, go to Discord. It'll be great. Great sponsor. Take a moment to join the Pryce Media community on Discord. This is your space for deeper biblical discussion, cultural discernment, and authentic faith-filled conversations with like-minded believers. Connect with fellow listeners, engage with the episodes, and grow together in truth. Join now at prycemedia.com/Discord. Let's continue the conversation. Join the Discord, support the Patreon, and yeah, have a great time. But these past 2 weeks have been wild and crazy. Things happening. We have Graham Platner being abandoned by the Democratic Party from all of these sexual assaults, ramifications, you could say. Charlie Kirk's trial. They're still going through the pre-trial. They've shown the evidence. And now new conspiracies are running wild. I'll try to pull that up for you guys. Mitch McConnell has been presumed dead. Now, there's a lot of stuff happening. I think today Democrats said that Mitch McConnell was dead. Nothing yet. I don't think nothing has been confirmed as of yet. But a lot of stuff happening. Lindsey Graham has unfortunately passed away. Now, I know not a lot of people liked Lindsey Graham, but that does not give us a reason to slander his death. So, pray for the family. His sister, I cannot remember her name at the top of my head right now, is filling in his position until they get a new senator elected. SCOTUS, most presumably Supreme Court Amy, been compromised. I'll find all these posts for you guys, but it is insane what has happened. Trump has addressed the nation. We will go through that as well. But without further ado, let's give it up to another one of our sponsors, ourselves. You're listening to the Pryce Podcast from prycemedia.com, where we confront deception with scripture and point you back to Christ. New episodes drop weekly. Visit prycemedia.com for live streams, gaming, and more kingdom content. Introducing Pryce Shorts, the sharpest insights and most engaging moments from the Pryce Podcast and Boy Basic, now in the palm of your hand. Thought-provoking commentary. Even in a fatherless era, faithful fatherhood conforms us to Jesus and builds his kingdom across generations. Practical advice for the individual man.
Embrace Colossians 3:23 and Ephesians 5 headship. Entertaining highlights. All in seconds. Pryce Shorts, your daily dose of premium content from Pryce Media Group LLC. Subscribe now and never miss the best bites. Peace.
So, on with it. Also, before I forget, merch. Pryce Media Group LLC's merch is live. Go to pricemedia.shop to get your official merch from the Pryce Podcast and Boy Basic Gaming channels. This is the flagship, the very first launch of the YT. Now, why did I create this team? Very simple. I created it because it is the essential question to ask, no matter your background, no matter where you come from. It is the question to ask. If you don't believe me, okay, but it is the question to ask. Now, the YT, some questions deserve more than a quick answer. The YT is, hold on, let me show you guys this action. There we go. Many different colors and sizes. Get yourself some right now. But the YT is a simple, bold statement piece for anyone who isn't afraid to ask the hard questions about faith, culture, or the world around us. Inspired by the Pryce Podcast's mission to dig past the surface and seek the truth. This design puts the question front and center in the warm amber gradient that pops out against any color. Whether you're a longtime listener or someone who believes, and I mean somebody who believes, the best conversations start with why. This shirt is the quiet invitation to keep asking. Wear the question, start the conversation. So, that is it. And like I said, this thing is actually very comfortable. You guys can see right now. Bam. It's a very comfortable shirt. I'm actually happy. But, great shirt. There's also more other merch out for you guys. We have the gaming desk pad from Boy Basic, which is actually really awesome. I have it right here. I'm obviously not going to move because I have a lot of stuff on top of it, and I don't want to do that little, magic trick that they do with the tables. They remove the cloth, and then somehow everything is right. Yeah, that is not going to happen for me. Not at all. But we have the gaming pad. Nice, cool, sleek. We also have hats, joggers, hoodies, Letterman jackets, mugs, and the Y sweatshirt. So there is stuff happening, and we're excited, right? I'm excited to show this for you guys. But yeah, so on to the show. Graham Platner being ousted out of the Democrat Party, and I will tell you, it is something that's been in the works. Now, there is crazy stuff. He wrote that he will formally be withdrawing his candidacy for the United States Senate in Maine. That's what it is, in Maine. So, with a lot of stuff happening, this is not really a big shocker. There's a lot of stuff that's been happening. And with him with sexual allegations. That's the word I was looking for. Sexual allegations. Anywho, many sexual allegations against him from many different women, whether it's confirmed or not. This is the one thing that Democrats have been railing at him. You know, he has the Tonicomp tattoo, the Nazi tattoo, on a recent one of his posts. Do I want to go that far? Nah. I'm not gonna go that far. It's wild. He says something crazy and wild. Whoa. Okay, hold up. Can you guys hear me? Oh, there we go. But yes, so he is no longer going for Senate. He'll be out. Honestly, thank God. But here's what he said. This was July 10th of 2026. To whom it may concern, I write to formally withdraw my candidacy for United States Senate. On July 9th, 156,084 Mariners voted for a new kind of politics, one that is representative of people down here in the real world, not billionaires, oligarchs, yada, 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 yada. People are desperate for change, for this broken system to be righted. As in, don't be a leftist. Who knows? For the American experiment to be furthered. Over the past 11 months, thousands and thousands of Mariners poured their hearts, time, and talent into the movement to deliver this vision. I will forever be grateful to them. I will be forever grateful to them. And in submitting this letter today, I seek to further the movement we have built together and the future we believe in. My name may have been on the ballot, but the ballot line belongs to the people of Maine as such. Yada, yada, yada. Then he goes on and says, F ICE, free Palestine, up the hearts. Was that necessary? No, it was not. But, you know, it is what it is. He is out of here. Rafaela. But what does this mean? Republicans have a chance of taking... How do you say this? Republicans have a chance of winning Maine. Now, Democrats are pushing to get somebody who was on the primary. I cannot remember who it was for the life of me, but it's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff. Then we go to the Charlie Kirk conspiracies. There's some brand new conspiracies going around about Charlie Kirk's death. And they have gone bonkers. Now, I have watched the Timcast IRL, and I've seen Tim Pool's way of or his explanation of it. Now, what all these guys do is just assumption reasoning. Now, what does that mean? That means that they're getting two different pieces of information and finding a connection when there really isn't a connection. Now, I'm not going to say you can't do that, but is it really necessary? It depends on it. How do I say this? I would say it depends on what the truth is. All right, that's what we really got to do. Now, I know the reason why there's conspiracy theories because they're wondering about what is the truth, what is actually there, what if we're missing something, what if, with a lot of what ifs. But some of these conspiracy theories have gone bonkers. Now there's this one person, we all know her. Her name is Candace Owens, who has gone off the rails about all these conspiracies. about Egypt, about the Macrones, about Erica Kirk, Turning Point, turning on Charlie Kirk. It is crazy, okay? It's wild and crazy and needs to be stopped. Seriously, it needs to be stopped. But all these conspiracy theorists out here trying to piece together something that doesn't need to be pieced together and basically thrown away what is known. Now, what do we know? Tyler Robinson's significant other, I will say, because the trans furry girlfriend, apparently she was not acquitted, but what's that word I'm thinking of? Oh, I can't remember. What is that word I am thinking of? Yeah, I really cannot remember for the life of me. I'm sorry, guys. But basically, she testified. Testified. But then they found a piece of evidence which Tyler said something about Charlie, saying that, hey, I did something, yada yada yada. It was basically his like memento. Not memento, but his manifesto. That's what it is. But let me see if I could pull that up for you guys. But it's crazy. Like I said, the conspiracies are flying everywhere. Hold on. New conspiracies are flying. It is basically like a whack-a-loon type of thing. I don't know what is going on. Hold on. Actually, let me search it up like this. I know I probably should have done all this before, but I was so late in doing this. I just got home and started doing it. The penalty of perjury. So, this is pre-hearing. That is crazy. So, yeah, they're all saying how Ben Shapiro conspired to kill Charlie Kirk. Is what's her name? Candace Owens. Egyptian plane. Let me see if I could pull up her tweet. Let's see. Go. I am moving on the list. What the heck? Yeah, she has a lot of wild takes, which honestly just does not make sense. I don't know if I can find it. Where is it? Yeah, no, I can't find it. But yeah, she is gone off the rails. And yeah, all these conspiracy theorists, I would just give you guys like a piece of warning. Not even a piece of warning. I would just say for all the conspiracy theorists and the theories that they've come up with, pray for discernment. 100%. Pray for discernment. to discern the truth and the lie, and a made up to discern the truth within the lies, and yeah, discern the truth within the lies, and stop making up stuff. That's all I can say. Stop making up stuff. But next, we have Trump has been addressing the nation yesterday. Now, we're going to play a little thing about it. But one of the takes he has is that China stole 220 million American voter files. Names, addresses, phone numbers, party affiliation, all of that. So, and that's wild. That was what about back in 2020. That's when it all started. So, we're going to play a little video for you guys. Hold up. Bam. Maximize that. Can you guys hear that? Hold on. Let me see if we could hear it. Where am I? All the way back. Oh well. You guys cannot hear that. That is crazy. Yeah, you guys can't hear that. Why not? Why can't you? Oh, wait. Hold on. I know why. I know why. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Yep. That's what I thought. Wait, hold on. This should be it. This should be it. Still nothing. That is crazy. Okay. Let's get that. Okay. Let's play this now.
Included an attempt to manufacture illegal ballots for Joe Biden. Documents show that during this, but it gets even worse, raw intelligence obtained by the FBI in 2020, yet buried by rogue bureaucrats, stated that China's activities even included an attempt to manufacture illegal ballots for Joe Biden. Documents show that during this period, dozens of significant CIA and NSA reports about China's election targeting were kept out of the presidential briefing. These were briefings I would get almost every day. Everything was kept out that was of importance. One email among intelligence analysts admitted that they had, quote, deliberately massaged the presidential daily briefing to withhold information regarding Chinese activities related to the election. Another official inside the FBI wrote that she was running, quote, a shadow government, unquote, to keep intelligence about China's election meddling from becoming known and to keep it away from the honorable press. Other officials who witnessed such efforts perceived the motivations to be blatantly political.
So there you have it. That's just a little snippet, mostly about China. But as we could see here, let me bring it up for you guys. So there are 4 major bombshells, and thank you to Grandpa's free advice for all of this. First, the federal government has known for years that electric voting machines and ballots counting systems are vulnerable to foreign attack. Declassified intelligence assessments spanning from January 2020 to June 2026 state that Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea all have the capability to compromise U.S. election infrastructure. The same documents say centralized voter registration databases, and poll books on the most vulnerable targets. They knew this and said nothing publicly. So that's the first major bombshell. Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea have the capabilities to be like, oh, we could install our own presidents because we can, and why not? So they have the capabilities to do all of that already, and I'm pretty sure they have been doing it. Just saying. Pretty sure they have been doing it, and they will continue to do it as well. So, up to you. What are you guys going to do about it? What will you do about it? But, oh, what the heck? On to the next one. Piece of advice. Second, China has stolen, right here, China has stolen 220 million American voter files, names, addresses, phone numbers, party affiliation, the largest compromise of election data in American history. Intelligence agencies knew about it starting in 2020. And according to the White House, members of the intelligence community actively suppressed and downplayed the information rather than alerting the president or the American people. And honestly, if you ask me, I believe oh, that's pretty awesome. Breaking news. Hold on. After this. Anywho, I believe 100% that the Democrat Party knew about it. Now, they said members of the intelligence community actively suppressed and downplayed the information rather than alerting the president or the American people. But if I was a betting man, I'm putting my chips on that the president knew about it and the Democrat Party knew about it in 2020. At least the president. 100%. I believe the president was the one who did it. Let me know if I'm way off base, but I think it's clear to me, honestly, what is going on. Very clear to me. Now, third, the FBI uncovered evidence of large-scale voter registration fraud in Michigan in 2020. State police raided a Democrat Get Out of the Vote organization in Muskegon. Canvassers admitted to FBI agents that they signed voter registration forms in other people's names and submitted registrations for people who did not exist. The Biden DOJ slow walked the investigation for years. Director Patel has now been directed to fully investigate and persecute. Come on now. And this honestly leads back to the second option, where somehow the president didn't know that intelligence communities actively suppressed and downplayed information about China stealing 220 million American voter files. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think Biden actually knew. Now that I think about it, I don't think he knew. Yeah, I don't think he knew. Would you look at that? Yeah, I don't think Biden knew that all of that was going on. I don't think he knew. Not whatsoever. You want to ask me how I know? This man didn't know anything. I'm pretty sure he didn't even know he was president. Okay? This man had dementia, lying to us all. Now the fourth one. A DHS review found approximately 278,000 non-citizens registered to vote in federal elections, and this was with Democrat states refusing to share their voter files. The real number is higher. Come on now. Come on. This Democrat states are refusing. Oh no, this thing died. There goes one of my lights. But you know what? We got a backup. We got a backup, so I'll be right back. This is why you gotta have backups on backups. But anywho, whether you agree or disagree with Trump on anything, these declassified government documents that the White House has published for them, for everybody to download and read, go to the White House's direct page. I'll find the website for you guys. Yeah. Whether you agree or disagree with Trump, these are all declassified files from the DHS and all of that, all of them, the FBI, all of it. I mean, what more do you need? What more do you need?
But it gets even worse. Raw intelligence obtained by...
Whoops. But yes, it is insane. It's wild that all this happens. And we're just like, oh, I don't know. Anywho. The next story. So SCOTUS has been compromised. Amy Coney Barrett. I've been trying to figure out how to say her name for a while now. We'll watch the video for you guys. But it's wild. She's on trial, saying that her 12-year-old son did not know why. Or it's asking what a bulletproof vest is. And I'm just like, bro, come on. So we'll watch the video. See what happens.
Good morning. I think there was a sustained effort up here to hold back on all rise as you entered, so. The Subcommittee on Financial Services and General Government will come to order.
Hold on. This is not actually the video. Sorry, guys. But yes, Congress is asking, or Capitol is asking Congress for a $228 million budget, which includes a $200 million for salaries and operations alongside a massive push for better security, making it the first time since 2017 that justices have appeared on Capitol Hill for testimony. Justice Barrett highlighted the stakes by sharing that she recently had to explain to her 12-year-old son why her security detail sent her home with a bulletproof vest, which is insane. It's absolutely insane that, I mean, has he not played video games? Call of Duty, Battlefield, Warzone, Red Tag, any type of games? Halo? He's 12 years old. He should have gotten at least the in the end, towards the end of Halo. But come on now. Come on now. It is sad. This is really sad. Now, because of this, we've all known basically at this point that she is basically, yeah. I mean, I don't know where else to go with that. But she's basically has ended a lot of stuff. I don't know. It's something. It's something that I'm not gonna say that is frightening, but it's just like, come on. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Now, I don't know if we've talked about it. Can't remember if I do. But we'll just end it with this last story. Mitch McConnell has been presumed dead. Democrats are telling that Mitch McConnell has been presumed dead or is dead. Who knows? There's nothing has been confirmed. A lot of people are saying that they have talked to him. They've that he's not dead. That he's basically brain dead. His wife go off somewhere when all this happens, or was it Lindsey Graham? No, it was Lindsey Graham. Sorry, but anyway, we still don't know what is going on and how things are going on. But yes. Now, this stuff happened. A lot of people are asking, what's going on? What is it like? What? There's a lot of stuff happening with all this. And there's still needs to be confirmed. We'll see what happens. Hopefully by next week we will know the truth. Still want to pray for his family and his friends. I know that this is a tough time. Look, famous guy. You don't know if he's dead or alive just based off of the news. You know, it's wild. But here's the actual video. Going back to yeah, I mean, look, there's limited stuff that you can talk about somebody's death. Okay, there's a lot. It's just very confusing. We still don't know what the truth is, so I'm going to withhold what I might say. But back to Amy Coney Barrett. Here, I finally found the video for you guys, so we're gonna play it. And yep.
So I thought I would just share a little bit about how the threats have affected me and my family personally. They have required me to.
A lot of people are asking for her to resign because, honestly, if you're this afraid about death threats, which I'll tell you right now, it's a normal thing. It's completely normal. Okay? You don't like it, but this day and age, it's a normal thing. Especially if you're in that position and are more right-leaning than anything else. What are you going to do? You're going to get death threats. Even if you're a Democrat and left leaning, you still get death threats. But yeah, so
my children to think about and see things that children should not have to see or think about. One example is when threats to my life were particularly intense a few years ago around the time of the Dobbs leak. My security detail sent me home with a bulletproof vest, and I carried it into my house, put it into my bedroom, dropped it down on a table, turned around, and my 12-year-old son was standing in the doorway of my bedroom, and he wanted to know what it was and why I had it. And I didn't know how to respond because maybe I lack imagination, but I didn't expect that performing this service was going to put me in the position of explaining to my children what a bulletproof vest was and why I had to wear one. It's also been reported in the news that roughly 6 weeks ago, I was the victim of a swatting incident. At that point, my teenage son, one of my teenage sons, opened the door to go out with friends and saw in our street, it was full of police cars, who had responded to a false report of gunshots and raised voices in my home. I was very, very grateful that I had Supreme Court police outside my home because they were able to stop and meet with and explain to the county police that it had been a false alarm, and so the police did not actually attempt to enter our home. Many of us, me included, have received threatening anonymous deliveries designed to intimidate and harass us. They are often sent in the name of Judge Salas's son, who I think, as you mentioned in the beginning, Mr. Chairman, is deceased because he was killed by a disgruntled lawyer who showed up at Judge Salas's home intending to kill her, but her son, 20 years old at the time, opened the door and took the bullet instead. Her husband, standing behind, was seriously injured. So I think the message on these deliveries being sent in his name is clear. As Justice Kagan said, federal judges across the country, throughout the judiciary, including the Supreme Court, continue to do their jobs without fear or favor, but the threat level is really high.
So there you have it. Yes, threat level is high. 100%. I agree. But if you're going to complain about it, look, here's my take. If you're going to complain about the job that you agreed to do, then quit. Okay? You already knew before you got in what type of dangers that this job will have, especially someone who is right leaning and more conservative. This is what's going to happen. This is what is going to happen if you do not have the balls, the cojones, the grits, the perseverance, the confidence, the courage to go out, still do the job, and not complain about it, then why are you in that position? It's not like you don't know what is going on. You know completely what is going on. 100%. So there shouldn't be this question about not or having to explain what's going on to your son when honestly he should already know about it. So yeah, she should resign. 100%. She needs to resign. I truly believe it. It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy. She knows it's crazy too. It's not like she didn't accept the job without knowing what comes with the job. personally, I'm still trying to catch up to the news and everything. But there's a lot going on. And it it's still, yeah, there's just a lot going on. We still have a bunch of stuff still needs to be confirmed. The Tyler Robinson case is still going on. I will say there's enough evidence on the kid. He's gonna go to jail, no matter what all these conspiracy theories think. There's one conspiracy where they said that Charlie Kirk's microphone blew up and shot him through the neck, which was wrong. Evidence, they have the bullet casing. They know exactly what it is. They know exactly what happened when he got hit. So this conspiracy theories are all over the place, so wackaloon, especially Candace Owens. Trump addressed the nations yesterday. We are all, if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and see it. But there's been a lot of voter integrity has not been upheld whatsoever by many of the institutions. And frankly enough, it was not under Trump's presidency. Would you look at that? But there's a lot of things going on. And obviously there's stuff happening behind the scenes that I don't know about. I just started this, so I don't even have connections as of yet. We're still working on it, which is fine. But so much to go on, so much to do. Still waiting on the confirmation about Mitch McConnell. And honestly, at this point, with everything that's been going on, he might be dead. He might not be dead. He might not be dead. He might be dead. He might not be dead. But we will see as the news continues. We'll probably know something will be confirmed by next week. We pray for Lisa Graham and his family. I know not a lot of people liked him, but this is not the time to joke around about anybody's death at all. But that's not something I don't want to end off on. And goodbye to Graham Platner. See ya. It's great news. Honestly, that's great news. He's leaving. Gives it a chance for a Republican to win in Maine. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. We'll track it all. But thank you everybody for joining me on Chaos this week. It is late. I know a lot of stuff has been happening. So I was not able to get back until too late, honestly. Until it was too late. But we're still glad we're here. We did it. And yeah. Don't forget to go to prycemedia.com. That is PRYCE media.com. Join the Discord server. I created this server to create a community of like-minded individuals who love gaming, anime, politics, and would like to have a conversation without all the weirdness going on. So, join the Discord server. There's a lot of stuff's been going on. Get notified about everything that we do when we go live on either channels, when there's new clips coming out, new videos coming out. It's a lot of stuff. Great. There's going to be some great stuff going on, and we are excited to see what is coming. And don't forget, go to prycemedia.shop right now. And if you act now, type in code TRUTH until until August 9th at 11:59 p.m. You get 10% off of any order that is over $100. So go ahead, go on there, priceshop.com. Get your Y t-shirt and many other great things. Great merch. More will be coming. But without further ado, thank you for all for joining me. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. You guys are great. Thank you guys. Peace.
Chaos is
Chaos this week.